Hello friends and my dear students, I welcome you all to my channel. I hope you are all well and your studies are also going on well. This is set 2 video on the chapter of time and work where I will solve another 5 good problems. If you have not watched the solving of set 1 problems, then I highly suggest that you watch that video as well. As in this series of videos, I solve relatively harder problems on every chapter as and when the chapters are complete in the other playlist, that is CBSE Maths 8 RS Agarwal. So this video is part of the playlist Maths 8 Hot. Hot HOT stands for high order thinking problems, which are relatively harder problems than the problems given in the textbook. If you are new to my channel or not yet subscribed, and if you are watching my videos regularly and my videos are beneficial to you, then I strongly suggest and request that you please support me by subscribing to my channel, and also do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. So let's get started in solving 5 good problems of set 2 on the chapter of time and work. Okay, so I have written down all the 5 problems of set 2 on the chapter of time and work on the canvas, and on the left hand side I have the key concept list of key concepts and formulas which I have modified a little bit. That is, I have added two more concepts or formulas, you can say 17 and 18, which are related to taps. These are relative to taps. Concept number 17 says if in 1 hour 1 by n work is done by some taps, where n is positive, then the whole tank will be filled. So whenever for taps and tanks, when positive work is done, it means the tank is being filled, and when negative work is done, it means tank is being emptied. So if in 1 hour 1 by n work is done by some taps, then it means whole tank will be filled in n hours. Similarly, if in 1 hour minus 1 by n work is done by some taps, then it means whole tank will be emptied in n hours. These two concepts I have added in the list of concepts and formulas. Okay. Let me quickly check if everything is visible or not. Okay, so let's start solving the problems. The question number 1 is the question number 1 is based on the chapter direct and inverse ratio. But anyway, I will try to solve this. This problem can also be solved using time and work. So it says 36 men completed a piece of work in 18 days. In how many days will 27 men complete the same work? Now, based on the chapter of a direct and inverse ratio, if you assume that 27 men will complete the same work in y days, then we solve it. The formula will be 27 multiplied by y will be equal to 36 multiplied by 18, since the number of men and the number of days are inversely proportional to each other when the amount of work is constant. That way we can solve based on the chapter of concept of direct and inverse ratio, but let's try to solve it using the concept of time and work. Okay, so it is given that 36 men completed a piece of work in 18 days. From this fact we can say that 36 men uh, 36 men's 1 day's work will be, that is, work done by 36 men in 1 day, 1 day's work will be equal to 1 by 18. Since the whole work is done completed in 18 days by 36 men, we can say 36 men's 1 day's work is equal to 1 by 18. Now this is based on the concept of, you can say, if a piece of work can be done in n days, then amount of work done in 1 day is 1 by n. So concept applied was 1a. Okay. Now from here, based on a common sense, or you can say unitary method, we can say that one man's 1 day's work, will be equal to 1 by 18 multiplied by 36. This is based on unitary method. If 36 means 1 day's work is 1 by 18, definitely one man's 1 day's work will be 1 by 18 divided by 36, which is 1 by 18, 1 by 18 multiplied by 36. Again, we can say that now we can say 27 men's 1 day's work is equal to 1 by 18 multiplied by 36 multiplied by 27. This is equal to 929392 12. This is equal to 1 by 24. So 27 means 1 day's work is equal to 1 by 24. This implies, from here we can say that time taken by 27 men to complete the work will be equal to 24 days. From the fact that we know that 27 means 1 day's work is 1 by 24. So the total work, whole work will be completed by 27 men in 24 days. Now for this, the concept applied was so these 17 and 18 are basically okay. So the concept applied was 2 for this, the concept applied was 2a. So if we know that amount of work done in 1 day is 1 by n, in this problem we were having 27 men's 1 day's work, which means amount of work done by 27 men in 1 day is 1 by 24. Then we can say, applying the concept of 2a, we can say the whole work will be completed by 27 men in 24 days. Okay, so 24 days should be the answer. Hence the correct choice is A. Now if I am doing any kind of calculation mistake, or if I am applying wrong concept, or if my solution is incorrect, please do let me know in the comment section. I will highly appreciate that. Okay, let's do the next problem. A and B undertake to do a piece of work for rupees 200. Okay, so that is this means that A and B will complete the work, and they will in total get rupees 200, which will be divided between A and B. Now A can do it in 6 days and B in 8 days. That is the piece of work. A alone can do the piece of work in 6 days, and B alone can do the piece of work in 8 days. With the help of C, they finish it in 3 days. That is, when A, B and C, all of them are working together, they can finish the work in 3 days. How much is paid to C? How much is paid to C? Now we need to understand one concept, is that whenever some people are working together to complete a piece of work, and they are being paid, the amount that each receives is proportional to the total amount of work done by that person. So the amount of money A will receive, it will be proportional. It will be based on the total amount of work A has done to complete the work. So A plus B plus C has finished the work in 3 days. We need to find. Now in this question it is asking how much is paid to C. So we need to find how much total work C has done in 3 days. Then there is a formula, there is a concept that if concept A, if A and B together completes a work by doing P by Q and R by S part of the work, that is A in completing the whole work, A has done a work of P by Q and B has done a work of R by S, and they have totally received a payment of rupees W, then we must have the work done by A plus the work done by B must be equal to 1, because only then they have completed the work, and the complete work is 1. So definitely the part of the work done by A plus the part of the work done by B has to be equal to 1. So concept 8a says P by Q plus R by S has to be equal to 1. Also, the amount of wage A will receive will be equal to P by Q multiplied by W, where P by Q is the total work done by A in completing the work, and R by S is the total work done by B. So we will apply this concept. So to solve this problem, we have to first find what is the total work done by C in completing the work. Okay, now let's do it step by step. So A can do it in 6 days. This means that is 1 day's work. 1 day's work, that is the amount of work done by A in 1 day will be equal to 1 by 6. This is applying the concept of 1a. 1a, where it is given that A can do it in 6 days. Similarly, using the same concept, we can say B's 1 day's work is equal to 1 by 8. Again, applying the concept of 1a. Okay, now let's say we have to assume something. No, we need not assume anything. We can straight away find. We have to first find the amount of work done in 1 day by C. Now we have these two. Now it is also given with the help of C, they finished it in 3 days. So we can say that A plus B plus C's 1 day's work will be equal to 1 by 3. That is the amount of work done by all of them, that is when A, B and C are working together, the amount of work by A plus B plus C in 1 day will be 1 by 3. This is based on the fact that it is given with the help of C, they finish it in 3 days. That is A plus B plus C finish the job or the piece of work in 3 days. So this is also again applying the concept of 1a. So when we know that A plus B plus C completes the job in 3 days, we can say A plus B plus C's 1 day's work is 1 by 3. Okay. Now from the fact that A is 1 day's work, now these A plus B plus C's 1 day's work means A's 1 day's work plus B's 1 day's work plus C's 1 day's work. This we have is equal to 1 by 3. Now, so the concept A plus B plus C's 1 day's work is equal to A's 1 day's work plus B's 1 day's work plus C's 1 day's work. This is based on the concept we know that it is not written. We know that if A, B and C are working together, then the amount of work done in 1 day by all of them will be equal to the sum the sum of the work done by A in 1 day and work done by B in 1 day and work done by C in 1 day. So we have this. Now we already know A's 1 day's work and B's 1 day's work. If we substitute the values, we get 1 by 6 plus 1 by 8 plus we have C's 1 day's work is equal to 1 by 3. From here we get, this implies 1 by 6 plus 1 by 8 is equal to 7 by 24. 4 and 3, 7 by 24, plus we have C's 1 day's work. C's 1 day's work means the work done by C in 1 day is equal to 1 by 3. So this implies C's 1 day's work is equal to 1 by 3 minus 7 by 24. This is equal to 1 by 24. So C's 1 day's work is 1 by 24. We have to find what is the total work done by C in completing the work. That is, the whole work was completed in 3 days by A, B and C. So definitely C also has worked for 3 days, and in 1 day C, the amount of work done in 1 day is 1 by 4. So this implies we can say C's 3 days work will be equal to 1 by 24 multiplied by 3. This is based on unitary method. This is equal to 1 by 8. So the total amount of work done by C in 3 days is 1 by 8. So this implies that C will get equal to 1 by 8 multiplied by rupees 200. This is equal to rupees 25. Now, from the fact that the total amount of work done by C in 3 days is 1 by 8 and the total payment was rupees 200, then C will get 1 by 8 multiplied by 200. This is based on the concept that concept of 8 was applied. That is, if in completing a work, let's say A and B has completed a work, and A has done a total the total work done by A is P by Q and the total work done by B is R by S, then and they received a payment of W, then A will receive P by Q multiplied by the total payment. So in this problem, the total work done by C was 1 by 8 and the total payment was 200. So C will receive 1 by 8 multiplied by 200. So the answer is rupees 25, and the correct choice is choice A. So whenever in this problem you have to find what is the, whenever it is asked how much a person will receive after completing a work based on a total payment, then that person will receive a payment which will be proportional to the total work done by that person in completing the work. In this problem, A, B and C completed the work in 3 days, and in that 3 days the total work done by C is 1 by 8. So the amount of payment C will receive is 1 by 8 multiplied by the total payment. The total payment was rupees 200, which is rupees 25. Okay, let's do the next problem. A and B can do a job in 16 and 12 days respectively. That is, A alone can do a piece of job, can do a job in 16 days, and B can do the same job in 12 days. 4 days before finishing the job, A joins B. B has started the job alone. Find how many days B has worked alone. 4 days before finishing the job, A joins B. Okay. So this means that in the last 4 days, A and B was working together, and B started the job alone. Find how many days B has worked alone. Okay. So B was working alone for some days, and then A joins B, and after A joined B, then in 4 days, in the next 4 days, A and B together completed the job. And we have to find for how many days B was working alone. Okay, so let assume uh, let B worked alone for X days. Let B worked alone for X days. Okay. Now, so in the last 4 days, A and B was working together, and the work was done. Okay. So first we need to find in how many what was the amount of work done by B in the first X days, because we are assuming B worked alone for X days. Okay. Now we know that B's 1 day's work B's 1 day's work is equal to 1 by 12, from the fact that it is given that B can do the job in 12 days. So we can say that B's 1 day's work is 1 by 12 based on the concept of 1A, concept of applying the concept of 1A. Okay. Now this implies B's X days work, that is the amount of work done by B alone in the first X days will be equal to 1 by 12 multiplied by X. This is equal to X by 12. Now this is based on simple unitary method. If B's 1 day's work is 1 by 12, then B's X day's work will be X multiplied by 1 by 12, which is X by 12. Okay, so this amount of work X by 12 was done by B, alone. Okay. Now, so this after X days, A joins B. So and the work was finished in the next 4 days. So it means that okay, so X days work is X by 12. B's X days work is X by 12. So this implies work left. Definitely in the first X days, B did not completed the job. So some part of the job was left, and that part of the job is work left will be equal to 1 minus X by 12. 1 minus X by 12, which is equal to 12 minus X by 12. This was the work left. Okay. So this amount of work was done by A and B in 4 days. Okay. In 4 days. Okay. Now we must find what is the work done. We need to since we know both A and B individually can do the job in 16 days and 12 days. We know we can find what is the work done. A plus B's 1 day's work. A plus B's 1 day's work will be 1 by 16 divided plus 1 by 12. This is based on the fact that we have 3, concept 3. We can say that A plus B's 1 day's work will be 1 by 16 plus 1 by 12. This is equal to 443. 48. Okay, so 3 plus 4 divided by 48. This is 7 by 48. So A plus B's 1 day's work, that is the amount of work done by when A and B both are working together in one day is 7 by 48. Okay. Now from this we can say that what will be, we need to find after B has worked for X days, the amount of work left was 12 minus X by 12. So we need to find how much time A plus B together will take to complete the work left, that is 12 minus X by 12. This we can say um, now A plus B's one day's work is equal to 7 by 48. If we express this in the form of 1 by n, this will be 1 by 48 by 7. So this means also that if A plus B is one day's work means 1 by 48 by 17, this also means that A plus B together can complete the job in 48 by 7 days. 48 by 7 days. Now, so what will be the time taken by A plus B to complete a work of 12 minus X divided by 12? So, we can say time taken by A plus B to do an amount of work of to do an amount of work 12 minus x divided by 12 will be equal to so the whole work is done by A plus B in 48 by 7 days. So what will be the time taken by A plus B to do an amount of work which is 12 minus x by 12? This will be 12 minus x by 12, this multiplied by 48 by 7. This is based on the concept of this one 2b. 2b, if the concept 2b says that if an amount of work done in one day is 1 by n, then the p by qth part of the work will be done in p by q multiplied by n days. So over here the work left was 12 minus x by 12. So this is the work left, or you can say 12 minus x by 12th part of the work was left. So this part of the work will be computed in 12 minus x divided by 12 multiplied by so in this problem if you correlate the concept and the problem, 12 minus x divided by 12 is the p by q in the concept. So the concept applied is to 2b. 2b concept was applied, that is if an amount of work done in one day is 1 by n, then p by qth part of work will be done in p by q multiplied by n days. Okay, so we have this. Now this time taken, which is 48 by 7 multiplied by 12 minus x by 12, this has to be equal to 4, because the remaining amount of work was computed by A and B in 4 days. Okay, so we can say that this implies 48 by 7 multiplied by 12 minus x by 12 should be equal to 4, is equal to 4. We can divide both sides by 4 and we can divide both sides of this equation. This is a linear equation in x and we have to solve for x. But what is x? X is we have assumed x to be the number of days in which B alone can complete the job. So if we divide both sides by 4, we get 12 by 7 multiplied by 12 minus x by 12 is equal to 1. Okay, so then 12 cancels out. So we have 12 minus x by 7 is equal to 1. After doing cross multiplication, we have 12 minus x is equal to 7. So this implies x is equal to 12 minus 7 is equal to 5. So in B alone can complete the job in 5 days. Now what is the question? Find how many days B has worked alone. Oh, the assumption was B worked alone for x days, and so x is 5 days. So B alone has worked for 5 days. So the answer is, correct choice is B. B is the correct choice. Okay, let's solve the next problem. Tap A fills a tank in P hours and tap B empties the tank in Q hours. If P less than Q, and when both the taps are open, the tank is filled in R hours. Then we have to choose the correct relation between R, P and Q. Now tap A is an inlet, so it is filling the tank, and tap B is an outlet, it empties the tank. If B empties the tank in Q hours and A fills the tank in P hours, and it is given P is less than Q. This means that okay, P is less than Q. If P is less than Q, this means that tap A fills the tank faster than in a shorter amount of time than B takes to empty the tank. This means that A is filling the tank more quickly than B is emptying the tank. So this means that okay, let's see. Now it is asking when both the taps are open, the tank is filled in odd hours. So definitely the work done in per hour is positive. Only then the tank will be filled. Okay. So tap A fills a tank in P hours. So we can say that uh, tap A is 1 hour's work. One, or let's say work done by tap A. Since tap A is filling the tank, work done will be positive. So work done by tap A will be equal to 1 by P. Since it is given A, the tap A can alone fill the empty tank in P hours. So the work done by tap A in 1 hour work done by tap A in 1 hour will be 1 by P. This is based on the concept of if a tap can fill an empty tank in n hours, then the work done by tap in 1 hour is 1 by n. So this is concept 10a. Okay. Also we can say similarly for tap B that work done by tap B in 1 hour will be equal to minus 1 by Q, since tap B does negative work because tap B is an outlet. It empties the tank. So the work done by tap B in 1 hour will be minus 1 by Q, where it is given that the tap B can alone completely empty the tank in Q hours. This is also concept This is concept 11 A. Now this implies since both the tabs are open, they will work together. So work done by A plus B, that is when both the tabs A and B are working together, or both the tabs A and B are open. So work done by A plus B in 1 hour will be equal to 1 by P minus 1 by Q. Why? Because this is based on the fact of concept 12. If work done by type A in 1 hour is X and work done by type B in 1 hour is Y, then the work done by type A plus B, that is work done by A plus B in 1 hour will be X plus Y. So this is concept 12. Now this is equal to Q minus P divided by PQ. Q minus P divided by Q. Now we need to definitely this whole value, that is the work done, Q minus P divided by PQ will be positive. This is positive since it is given as, we can say as it is given that P is less than Q. If P is less than Q, this means that Q is greater than P. If Q is greater than P, then we can say definitely Q minus P will be greater than 0. So the whole work done by A plus B in 1 hour is positive. This means that the tank is filling up. Per hour the tank is being filled up. Okay, so we have work done by A plus B in 1 hour is Q minus P divided by PQ. From this we can say that time taken by A plus B to completely to fill the tank, to fill the empty tank will be equal to PQ. Now work done by A plus B in 1 hour is Q minus P divided by PQ. It is better if we express it in the form of 1 by N. Let's express the work done Q minus P divided by PQ in the form of 1 by N. So this will be, we can write it as 1 by PQ divided by Q minus P. Now, so now we can say that the time taken by A plus B to fill the empty tank, will be equal to PQ divided by Q minus P. Applying the concept of this, if in 1 hour 1 by N work is done by some taps, then the whole tank will be filled in N hours. So concept 17. Since Q minus P divided by PQ is positive, that is positive work is being done per hour, which means that the tank is being filled up in 1 hour. So we can say that from the fact that work done by A plus B in 1 hour is Q minus P divided by PQ, which is positive, we can say and Q minus P divided by PQ is expressed in the form of 1 by N as 1 by PQ divided by Q minus P. Then we can say that the whole tank will be filled by A plus B in PQ by Q minus P. This much hours. Now it is already given in the problem that when both the taps are open, the tank is filled in R hours. So we can say that R is equal to PQ divided by Q minus P. So this implies we must have what are the choices? Okay, so definitely choice C and D are not correct, they are false. We have to see the correct choice should be B, because we can see the B is equal to 1 by R equals to 1 by P minus 1 by Q. So we have this R is equal to PQ by Q minus P. If this is so, we can say, we can take the reciprocal of on the both sides, and we can say that 1 by R should be equal to Q minus P divided by PQ. Now Q minus P divided by PQ, if you simplify this, or if you split the negative sign, this is equal to Q by PQ minus P by PQ. This is equal to 1 by P minus 1 by Q. So 1 by R is equal to 1 by P minus 1 by Q. So this implies 1 by R is equal to 1 by P minus 1 by Q. So this is the relation between R, P and Q, and hence the correct choice is B. B is the correct choice. Okay, let's do the last problem. Pipes XYZ can fill a tank in 120 minutes. Okay, so pipes X, Y and Z can fill a tank in 120 minutes. That is when X1, that is when all the three pipes X, Y and Z are working together, they are filling the tank in 120 minutes. Now pipe X is twice faster than pipe Y. Pipe Y is 3x faster than pipe Z. In how much time Z can fill the tank? In how much time Z can fill the tank? It is given that the speed, I mean the faster means a pipe is the speed of the pipe, the speed of a pipe, you can consider it as the rate of work done by each pipe. That is the work done in per unit time, that is work done per minute. You can consider the work done per minute by the pipe X to be its speed. Similarly, you can consider the speed of pipe Y to be the amount of work done in 1 minute. Same for pipe Z. Now the speed of pipe X and pipe Y are given in terms of the speed of pipe Z. So let's say, and all these three pipes are inlets, they are filling a tank. So let's assume pipe Z can fill the tank in X minutes. Since the unit of time in this problem is given as minutes, we have to assume, it's better that we assume the time taken by the pipe Z to fill the tank is X minutes. Now the fact that pipe Y is 3i's as fast as pipe Z. What does this mean? Pipe Y is 3i's as fast as pipe Z. This means that definitely the pipe Y will fill the tank in a shorter time than time taken by pipe Z. And more specifically, this means that the fact that pipe Y is 3i's as fast as pipe Z, this means that pipe Y will take 3 times, will take 1/3 the time taken by pipe Z to fill the tank. So we can say that Y will fill the tank in we have assumed that Z can fill the tank in X minutes, so Y will fill the tank in X by 3 minutes, as the pipe Y is 3 times as fast as pipe Z. So there is a concept regarding pipe not in the pipe. I guess this concept works both for pipe and tank and as well as main and bulk. There was a concept in main and bulk I wrote, that is concept 6. If A works x times as fast as B, this will mean that A will complete the work in n by x days if B can complete the work in n days. This will also work for pipe and tank. If we know that Z can fill the tank in x minutes and pipe Z can fill the tank in x minutes, and we know that pipe Y is 3 times as fast as pipe Z, then we can say that pipe Y will fill the tank in x by 3 minutes. Okay. Now it is also given that pipe X is twice faster than pipe Y. Okay. Now we know that pipe Y will fill the tank in x by 3 minutes. Now we need to find the time taken by pipe X to fill the tank in terms of x. Now it is given that pipe X is twice as fast as pipe Y. This will mean that pipe X will fill the tank in whatever time Y takes to fill the tank, that divided by 2. So Y fills the tank in x by 3 minutes. X by 3 minutes, we know, we have just found x by 3 minutes. This divided by 2 minutes. So pipe X will fill the tank in x by 3 divided by 2 minutes. This is equal to x by 6 minutes. X by 6 minutes. So this you can say the concept applied here was 6, and also concept applied here was 6. So now we know that Z can fill the tank in x minutes, Y will fill the tank in x by 3 minutes, and we know pipe X will fill the tank in x by 6 minutes. And also in the problem it is given the whole tank is being filled by x plus y plus z, that is when all the pipes are working together in 120 minutes. So now we need to see from this fact that Z can fill the tank in x minutes, Y can fill the tank in x by 3 minutes, and pipe X can fill the tank in x by 6 minutes. We can say that this will imply that work done by pipe X in 1 hour will be equal to, work done by pipe X in 1 hour will be equal to 1 by x by 6, because we know that pipe X fills the tank in x by 6 minutes. So work done by pipe X in 1 hour will be 1 by x by 6. This is the concept, applying the concept of concept of 10A. 10A. Similarly, we can say that work done by pipe Y in 1 hour will be equal to, so 1 by x by 6 is equal to 6 by x. Similarly, work done by pipe Y in 1 hour will be equal to 1 by x by 3. This is equal to 3 by x. Similarly, work done by pipe Z in 1 hour will be equal to 1 by 1 by x. Since we have assumed Z can fill the tank in x minutes, so this is 1 by x. So now work done by all the pipes, that is x plus y plus z in 1 hour will be equal to 6 by x plus 3 by x plus 1 by x. This is based on the concept of 12. Okay, so this is equal to 6 by x plus 3 by x plus 1 by x is 10 by x. So the work done by x plus y plus z in 1 hour is 10 by x, and if this is equal to 1 by x by 10. 1 by x by 10. Okay, now this implies we can say time taken by x, all the pipes together, to fill the tank. So time taken by x plus y plus z to fill the tank will be equal to x by 10. Since we know that the work done by x plus y plus z is equal to 1 by x by 10, we can say that time taken by x plus y plus z to fill the tank will be x by 10. This is based on the concept of 17. So now we can say that x by 10 should be equal to 120. X by 10 should be equal to 1 by 120. Since it is given that pipes x, y and z can fill a tank in 120 minutes. Okay, so this implies x will be equal to 1200. So z alone can fill the tank in 1200 minutes. Now we have to definitely convert this 1200 minutes in as hours and minutes. Okay, so the choices are 18 hours, 12 hours, 16 hours and 20 hours. 1200 minutes is equal to 1200 divided by 60 hours. This is equal to 20 hours. 20 hours. So pipe Z can fill the tank alone in 120 in 20 hours. So the correct choice is choice D. So this brings to an end in solving another 5 good problems on the chapter of time and work. I hope this video was beneficial, and these problems will give you a good practice and evaluation of your understanding of the chapter concept. Always try to solve these problems yourself first, and if you are stuck, then you can refer this solution video. And I hope by providing the concept numbers as reference at each step, it is giving you a better clarity of the solution regarding which concept is being applied at any particular step of the solution. So if this video was beneficial, please like it, share it with your friends, and also once again please support me by subscribing to my channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. Stay tuned for more this kind of 5 good problems in the future sets on this chapter of time and work. And also keep an eye on the other playlist, that is CBSE Maths 8 RS Agarwal, where I will soon start the next chapter, that is polygons. So I will end the video here. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, take care and bye.